Welcome. Welcome to tonight's live. We are doing water signs today. So we're going to be looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I did save them for a little later in the day. So I've noticed that the water signs are getting pretty popular. So I've been trying to gather when is the best time. And so I figure the evening time, people are getting off work. It should be a little bit easier than, let's say, the 2 o'clock one. I, of course, forgot to share. So that's what we're doing now. Luckily, we didn't forget to unmute, so that's good. Hi, Eliana. Give me just 1 second. I, of course, forgot to share. We almost had it. So we did do air signs earlier, guys. So if you guys did miss that video, please go back and watch that. I did put the timestamps in. I ran to Miss Tina's when she got home after the live, and I totally forgot to put the timestamps in. So I do apologize. But I did just get those in, so they're in there now. I know you guys like the timestamps, especially because, I'm offering the free readings at the end. I do recommend that you actually watch those readings. I was talking about it yesterday, I believe, in one of the lives, how Madam Adam, I watch him on TikTok, and he's always talking about, like, if you hear someone else's reading and it resonates with you, then that message was supposed to get to you. So thank you, Sandra. So yeah, so if you guys do watch them, and you're just interested, or you're looking for something, some sort of answer, and you weren't able to make the live and you weren't able to ask for the free reading, it's very possible that someone in that live already did. So I would check that out. But if you're not interested in those, the timestamps do just make it easier so that you're able to jump around in the video and go around. Can you guys hear me okay? I've got the mic up a little higher than normal. I'm just tired of it being in my face. So I hope you can hear okay. And let me know, do you hear any music in the background? Because I'll have to turn it off. I'm trying to learn how to be able to listen to music. Junior got me these wireless headphones, but of course I can't figure out how to use them. I think I need to get ones that are like specifically for my phone. So that's going to be my new plan, my new tryout. Good. I'm glad you can hear. Okay. All right. So today we've had some really interesting readings in the air signs. I'm kind of excited to see if it's going to happen the same way for the water signs. But it's been really interesting because these are the first videos after the new year. And it seems like they're very much more guided towards our purpose and our spirituality and our spiritual abilities, a little bit more so than like love readings. And my channel has been very much about love readings since I started the channel, very twin flame based channel, soulmate, karmics, that type of thing. So that was really interesting, and I want to see if it happens again. So I do have the Queen of the Moon again, and we are going to use Queen of the Moon for energy of the week. And let's get started. Let's start with Cancer. And Cancer is my rising sign. So I'm always interested to see what comes out. So let's see. How is this? I want to say it's January 3rd through January 9th. New moon energy is really strong. Capricorn energy. I talked about in the Aries video how this new moon in Capricorn very much setting the pace for the year. Capricorn, very hard workers. I call them the real goat, you know what I mean? Because they really go after what it is that they want. They work hard, they're dedicated, they're faithful, they're loyal, all those very good things. And I feel like they're setting the pace for 2022. So let's start. Cancer, January 3rd through January 9th. How is this new moon going to affect you? Wow, look at this, Cancer. We have the masculine coming out. It's the lunar god. It talks about needing balance in your masculine energy. Guys, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. Your masculine, I always say, is the protector and the provider. Your feminine is more the nurturer and the caretaker. Masculine energy is less likely to show emotion. Feminine energy is sometimes overly emotional. So you really could be needing some sort of balance in that. And I know that definitely resonates. For me, my new lesson, guys, is vulnerability. So I feel like that's what I'm going to be working on in 2022. When you realize that you're a twin and you realize you're on this journey, you do kind of build this harder outer shell. You are learning about unconditional love, but the beginning of the journey can be very difficult and can cause you to protect yourself. So I'm learning to take the armor off. So that definitely kind of resonates. It's definitely rising, like how people see me. Is probably like I'm very much protective of myself and my family, right? So I feel like some sort of balance is being brought to that situation. And then blossoming is on the bottom. It's number 33. It's actually my favorite card in this deck because just like a blossoming flower that's opening up new in the spring, it's very much about like new opportunities. So there's going to be Cancer, some sort of new opportunity that comes to you because you're bringing balance to your masculine and feminine energies. All right. Sandra says her youngest son is a Cancer. Excuse me. All right, so now we're going to do the Moonology Oracle, and let's see if we can get a little bit more information. What's going on, Cancer, with this masculine energy? Is this about your masculine energy? Is this a masculine energy that's around you? And guys, of course, it doesn't matter what sex you are, right? I don't know why we're going into this whole lesson, but I just feel drawn to do it. Like, let's say I resonate more as a female, right? I say I'm a female. I was born female. It doesn't matter. We have both like masculine and feminine within us, but you are going to resonate with one more than the other. So you're going to be in your feminine. Like feel like I'm more feminine, so I'm like in my emotions way more, right? um, but I do have strong masculine tendencies where, especially the protection, like where I'm trying to protect me and mine, right? So you want to look at like which energy you're going to be in the most. That's going to be like your most, I don't know, like the energy that's on top, like the alpha, I guess you could say, whichever masculine or feminine. But you're still going to have some of the other. Is there balance in those situations? I feel like that's what's happening with Cancer here is we're trying to find balance. But many times one is going to be stronger than the other. So let's see what Spirit says with the Moonology Oracle. Why are we having a masculine, feminine lesson? It says, what do you need to release? Emotions are running high. Okay. So remember I said that feminines can sometimes be more emotional. I feel like it's not saying you necessarily need to balance out the masculine energy, Cancer. You might need to add some masculine energy just to be able to balance out all the emotions. What do you need to release? It is the waning moon, but I'm definitely feeling like that's the issue. There's something you're holding on to. It's causing you to be really emotional. All right, so let's go to the Heal Yourself reading cards and see if we can figure out where this is headed. It is hard, Eliana. It is hard until you manifest your soulmate, and then you come together super easy. The walls come down super quick. If people were to look at me a year ago and tell me I'd be this far in this relationship with Junior, I would have laughed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't see that. I didn't see that, but now, of course, it's a lot different. It's crazy how much a year, how much you change in a year's time, especially when you're doing the work. All right, so let's look at challenge or obstacle for Cancer. What's going on with the emotions? Why is Spirit asking to balance the masculine and feminine energy? Okay, so we have victim consciousness. So Cancer, I feel like you feel like something bad happened to you. It wasn't fair. I'm also getting like you feel like it's possible you feel like bad luck just follows you, or maybe like whatever happened to you, Cancer, you feel like it's still attached to you and like you can't move away from it. Lesson learned, we have procrastination coming out. I get this card like daily. I'm a bad procrastinator. One wouldn't think as much as work as I do, but I do. I definitely put off the ugly things till last. um, Procrastination is a lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. I don't feel like it's something that's already happened. I feel like this is what you're learning right now. And I also feel like this procrastination has something to do with your spiritual abilities, because I do see that cat in the back. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the black cat, but it definitely kind of just gives me that witchy vibe. All right, let's look at outcome. We have beauty. So you're going to see the worth of the situation, which really just means you're going to see why something happened. Look at this. On the bottom, alchemy, Cancer, very much alchemizing, turning a very difficult situation into a positive situation. I don't know which cards I want to use. I think I'm going to use the Llewellyn. All right, so let's look at victim consciousness, Cancer, and let's see why you're feeling like this. I just see this dark cloud, like it's just following you. Ooh, wow. King of Swords, so air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. Someone took some sort of action. So the King of Swords, just like this masculine, where I say protector and provider, they will defend theirs by all means, right? This person goes to war for whatever it is that they want. So that's pretty interesting coming out. That could be a person that maybe you feel caused this situation. Wow, we got two kings. The King of Cups. Serious, strong energy here. Of course, the water signs are sticking out. The air signs are sticking out. But I actually think this is the same person. A lot of times, guys, when I see two kings or two queens, I feel like it could be multiple people. But it's not. The victim consciousness is coming from the communication and, of course, the emotion. I feel like this is the same person. So I'm also getting King of Swords, some sort of clarity about a person. You received some sort of clarity. And I just want to say, I try not to make every single one this way, but King of Cups is my twin flame clue card. Counselor, mentor. This is someone you talk to about everything. All right, let's look at procrastination. We have Nine of Swords, so it's causing a lot. Whatever you're procrastinating, it's causing you to stay up at night. You can't sleep well. I'm sensing like a lot of anxiety. And Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you don't want to do the work. Cancer. Okay, so here's why I say that. Don't shoot the messenger. But Three of Pentacles is teamwork, right? Teamwork. Three of Pentacles, it normally shows like three people. It always, to me, like in the Rider Waite, it looks like they're in a church, and they have like, they're trying to build something, some sort of like archway, and it talks about how these people like trust each other, they like each other, they work well together, they respect each other's ideas, and they want to work together, right? It's teamwork. But this is the Llewellyn Tarot, and in the Llewellyn Tarot, the Three of Pentacles, she is by herself. She's sewing. It's like something very, very tedious. She's got her foot on this pentacle down here. It's like she's going to do this work with or without you, is definitely what I just got. And that's what you're not wanting to do. That's why you're procrastinating. So, okay, I'm just going to say it. Most likely someone on a twin journey, most likely has learned something about the masculine, which has caused a lot of high emotions. Definitely could be sleeping at night, and definitely putting off doing their own spiritual work. All right, let's look at beauty and see what is it you're learning. I feel like you're learning the worth of something. Like something is worth doing. The Four of Pentacles, the release and let go. Four of Pentacles does say that you're holding on to something too tightly. Look how we went Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and look how she has her foot on that pentacle. So it's almost like I'm going to try to do the work, but I'm refusing to completely release and let go. There's something you're still holding on to. And I just want to say, if you're on the twin journey, it's going to be an expectation. Look at that. So the Nine of Wands comes out. And I just want to say the Nine of Wands, a couple different meanings. Don't give up. I know it's very difficult here. You feel like it's never going to get better with this Four of Pentacles. But Nine of Wands is don't give up. It's like you're almost there. 10, of course, is completion. So Nine of Wands is also like step away, like look at it from a different perspective. See the bigger picture, that type of issue there. All right, Cancer, let's do guidance next, and let's use magical times. And guys, ever since we started doing the lives, I've been forgetting, but you guys did go shop and used my Amazon affiliate links this week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But I do want to make sure to mention all the cards that we use and all the readings that I do have my Amazon affiliate link in the description box of all my YouTube videos. So if you're watching from Facebook, you probably can't see it. But if you go to YouTube, any video you click on has all the links. And thank you guys who made your purchases this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually was getting in trouble from the Amazon affiliate because I guess I was taking too long to get people to click the button. And everybody told me like, wait, don't wait, don't do it so soon. Wait till you get to 1,000. And I was like, no, I don't want to wait. I just want to go. And yeah, I probably should have waited, but luckily we did okay. And I think we're going to be just fine. All right, let me clean up the comments. So if you guys weren't here for the air signs, you can't see it. I did go back and look. Hi, Tracy. But we had a special person come in for the air signs that was typing like stuff in the, like, I don't know if you guys could see it, but it looked like number digit things and signs and stuff, but it was making pictures of boobs. All right. Okay, I'm getting on with it. I'm sorry, Eliana. I'm moving. All right, so guidance for Cancer on this situation. We have happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. A hummingbird is definitely sticking out to me. We have gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. And look at that Scorpio energy, Eliana. It's a Phoenix rising, rebirth. It says, no matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. Please like, share, comment. I really do like reading in the comments when you guys tell me that it resonates. Subscribe, all those very good things that help me spread the things. All right, so I'm just going to clear up really quickly from Cancer, and then Eliana, we will jump to Scorpio. Ooh, interesting. Do you have Cancer anywhere on your birth chart, Eliana? Amber the Phoenix. Yeah, I seen it too. I think of you guys. I want you to know that when I see cards that I know are following certain people, I'm like, ooh, I wonder if they saw that. I see. Okay. All right. So cleaning up from Cancer, and let's see what comes out for Scorpio. Did get the air signs out earlier. Did finally get the timestamps in there. So if you guys haven't got a chance to see that, I definitely recommend it. It looks like these are going to come out. I want to say it looks like these are going to come out the same way, but there was some big twin energy right there. Again, still headed towards your purpose, not necessarily about the person. All right, so cleaning up, and now we're going to start Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be for January 3rd through January 9th, 2022. We do have the new moon energy in Capricorn. I definitely feel like it's setting the pace for the year. Capricorn, the goat, the hard worker, the dedicated one. So I feel like it's definitely going to have us taking action this year, actually physically working towards our goals. So Scorpio, what energy are you working with this week as this new moon in Capricorn has come in. Look at that. Patience. Are you surprised? Come on now. Remember how I was just saying cards that follow certain people? All right, so patience is about divine timing. But Eliana, don't panic. I definitely feel like this is the different patience card. This is the reward. This is the balloon. This is her at the end of the tunnel. Something is definitely coming in. I feel like Scorpio has waited patiently for something or someone. And I feel like that energy is finally going to be rewarded for some reason or another. I'm not sure if it's the person. No, it might not necessarily be the person. It might just be the journey, because on the bottom of the deck, we have self-love. All right, let's clarify with the Moonology Oracle. Scorpio waiting for something, and Scorpio excited about whatever this is that comes in. Interesting. I do feel like it's going to have some, it's going to be something spiritual. Like I'm looking out and I see the moon and stars. I don't see a person. So that's interesting. All right. Moonology Oracle. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Interesting. Scorpio becoming a lot more balanced this year in their spiritualness or spirituality. Your dreams need a practical plan. So I'm seeing the word practical and patience. Interesting. Scorpio, big dreamers, right? Scorpio tends to keep their dreams to themselves also. It's like they don't really share with other people. On the bottom, expect powerful changes. I definitely sense that coming with that card. But let's use the Heal Yourself reading card and see if we can figure out where it's headed. So something needs to be practical. I don't know if it's your spirituality. Something in the 3D. Something you're dreaming about. I don't want to, nobody can dream too big. There's no such thing. So I'm not really sure. Let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle for Scorpio? The wild card comes out. The wild card says that Scorpio could be trying to suppress some sort of energy. Earlier for the air signs, this card came out, and I kind of got a feeling like let's say, for example, Scorpio, you want to do something, especially with this, your dreams need a practical plan, and people are telling you it's crazy, don't do it. You see what I'm saying? So normally this card says like whatever creativity you have, Scorpio, Spirit gave it to you, and and Spirit wants you to use it. With it falling in the challenge or obstacles, with these cards coming out, balance, spirituality, and practicality, plus your dreams need a practical plan. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's like you're in this kind of hurry, this anxious, excited hurry. And Spirit is definitely saying like something needs to be practical before whatever it is going to come in through this tunnel. All right, Scorpio, let's look at lesson learned. Have the home card coming out. Interesting. And outcome, the sexual arts card coming out. Interesting. This is going to be about vulnerability, actually. We've been getting like what was the other one? There was another, sexuality is the other card in there. And so I was saying in the air signs, like it doesn't necessarily always mean sex, guys. But the 15, the wild and challenger obstacle, it's very possible that you have some really crazy idea. People could be even telling you that, hey, this idea is super weird. Try to like calm it down. I don't even want to say that to you. Like, I don't see how Spirit could say that that's what it is, but it definitely says that your dreams need a practical plan. So here's what I'm going to say, Scorpio. If you've been trying to do something, you feel like practically like very, you know, how it's supposed to be done, and you don't see anything coming in, whatever creative abilities you have, Spirit gave you those, use them. If you're out here going crazy, like, I don't know, trying to sell an ice cream cone for $1,000 and people are like, hey, that's crazy, nobody's going to buy your $1,000 ice cream cone, then find a practical plan. You see what I'm trying to say? The home life is the lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle, but I think this is actually happening to you right now, Scorpio. It's going to have something to do with the people that you invite into your home. So these could be spouses, children, parents, that type of situation. And then sexual arts coming out is about vulnerability. So it's very possible that you're too vulnerable to these people. Like maybe you take what they say too personal, something like that. But it could also be saying that you need to be more vulnerable. Like you need to open yourself up. Like maybe you're not telling them something and that's why they see it as crazy. So yeah, super weird Scorpio reading. They've all been weird today. Hi, Jenna. All right, so I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot this time, and let's see what comes out for this wild card. So we have the 8 of Wands coming out. Look at that. 10 of Wands is on the bottom. But 8 of Wands is like quick information, sudden changes. I feel like you want to tell somebody something quickly, or you want them to come tell you something quickly. It's going to have something to do with something that you're dreaming about. The 5 of Swords is coming out. That's that negative thinking, like don't do this or don't push yourself, something like that. It's also very possible that some sort of news came in that caused like arguments between you and some person that I would say is going to be in your home life. Knight of Cups comes out. This is like a messenger. This messenger is someone who's like very brave and they're telling you something about your feelings. And then, wow. Is it coming out? Yes, definitely. Okay, so they first started because I had them all upside down. But the High Priestess definitely coming out in reverse. I feel like something about you're going to solve some sort of mystery with your home situation when someone brings you this message. So it's like you're waiting for the message here. That's the challenge or obstacle. The message comes in. High Priestess in reverse. It's like you solved something. And Eliana, I'm just going to tell you, you already know the High Priestess, the bridging energy, and the twin flame journey. Sexual arts, we have Ace of Cups. I feel like if you open yourself up, you could be opening yourself up to like new opportunities in love. And then we have the 5 of Wands. A 5 of Wands does say that this is going to be challenging for you. It's like you want to keep the armor on. All right, let's do guidance for Scorpio. This is also, I want to say too, quickly, I just heard 5 of Wands. So it's challenges, right? But 5s are change. All 5s are change. You know how I'm always talking about how we're seeing repetitive numbers, 222s, 333s, 444, 555. 5 is change. So this could be definitely like fear of change. That's why we don't take the armor off, because we're fearful of change. All right, so let's do guidance for Scorpio. Sandra says, I have loads of patience. Sandra, please share. Please share. All right. Guidance for Scorpio. We have the energy card coming out. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Again, interesting. We have manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Scorpio, this card's been coming out for me all day. We're definitely manifesting, but we're not just thinking about it. We're actually taking action towards it. And then we have elegance. It's found in the beauty of nature. The lotus waiting to bloom. Be a swan on the water and glide. I'm definitely getting like you can do this. Not only can you do this, but you can make it look easy, Scorpio. Let's do one more. There it is. Expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. That's the one. All right, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, you know, the very, very good things. And I'm just going to clean up really quickly. And we'll jump to Pisces. Pisces, because of Neptune being their ruler and the aspect, the astrological placement of Pisces and what's going on with Pisces right now, Neptune, is definitely causing Pisces to be already super psychic, but like it's like their intuition is heightened. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to come out for Pisces. I definitely sensing like it's going to have something to do with dreams. Neptune is about your dreams. So super interested to see what comes out. Awesome, Eliana. I'm glad. Thank you, Sandra. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, let's see. Ooh, that healing card trying to come out. So cleaning up from Scorpio. And again, guys, I will put, why am I getting them so? I will put timestamps as soon as I'm done. I'm so finicky about my cards, guys. I know, but I have to have them right so that when I go to grab them, like the right one is there. You guys can tell, like when I jump on the lives and I'm not quite ready because I have to go dig all the cards out. All right. Nice. Jenna says she's listening while she cooks some soup. What kind of soup, Jenna? I get to go to Miss Tina's. I don't want to brag, guys, but I get to go to Miss Tina's. And since Junior's birthday was Saturday, Miss Tina is making us steaks for Junior's birthday. So I not only get dinner made, but it's going to be delicious. And funny thing, I've been trying to eat less meat. I'm not going to get into the whole conversation about whether we should eat meat or not. I know everybody has like their own opinion, but for my own health reasons, I've been trying to eat less meat or less red meat specifically. So I haven't had a steak in quite some time, and I'm super excited. Chicken soup, that is my favorite. I know, Sandra, I'm so excited. Uh-oh. So self-love flies out. Make sure there's no more. All right. I seen that Queen of the Moon card. All right, Pisces for January 3rd through January 9th, 2022. Let's see how this Capricorn of new moon is affecting you, Pisces. Wow. We have the hot moon coming out. This came out for me earlier, 34. I said it's number 7, and I've been seeing 7s all day. Hot moon extremes talk about not letting talks about, I can't talk, but you don't want to let your emotions control your actions. So even though someone acts a certain way, doesn't necessarily mean that you need to react, Pisces. And I'm definitely picking up like that's still the situation. I don't know why I'm shuffling. I guess we're going to get one more. Oh, look at that. Masculine comes back out. So this is so easy. All right, Pisces. Pisces on a twin journey, right? Pisces not only on a twin journey, but having some sort of like feelings for their masculine. So I'm probably talking to a divine feminine Pisces. Who's having like, thoughts of, doing things with her masculine. All right, let's just keep moving. Pisces, have mercy. All right, so Moonology Oracle. Let's see where this is headed. A time. It says a time to give rather than take. Super interesting. On the bottom, have faith in your dreams. All right, I'm just going to keep on going. Let's pull out the Heal Yourself reading cards. I feel like Pisces at 34, 42, so the 4 is sticking out. But like definitely attracted to the counterpart. I did see like the sweaty back earlier. Yeah, so definitely sensing like some interesting energy there. Yes, Sandra, you did get that card earlier. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this. Alchemy is coming out on challenge or obstacle, Pisces. You're having a hard time figuring out the positive out of this difficult situation. And if you are on the twin journey, Pisces, very collective energy. Beauty, seeing the worth or why something happened. And sadness coming out. This came out a lot earlier for the air signs also. All right, so let's see. I definitely sense like a twin energy. I definitely sense like divine feminine. Definitely, wanting like physical I don't know how to say this, contact with her counterpart. I feel like these two people are probably in separation. That's why alchemy is in the challenge or obstacle. That's why sadness comes out here. But it's like you're having a hard time learning like why this happened or why you're still thinking this. This is what I'm getting. Like there's been some sort of separation. And this person is like, why is this still happening? Like, why am I even thinking about this person? Maybe even dreaming about the person. So yeah, beauty comes out, and beauty can very much be about you seeing your own self-worth. Self-love did fly out when I dropped the card earlier, when I was getting ready for your reading, Pisces. So definitely could be about seeing your own worth and like knowing that you're worth more than like some sort of like booty call. You know what I'm trying to say? I can't believe I just said that. Let's keep moving. Sadness coming out at the end. I definitely feel like if someone didn't meet your expectation, and this has been this way for quite some time, because you don't alchemize right away, right? When you go through something difficult, you're not, I mean, that's not true. Sometimes you can pull the positive out of it right away, but most of the time you have to learn some sort of lesson, and then you're able to pull the positive out. You see what I'm trying to say? So I definitely feel like this person could be on a twin journey, doesn't understand why they're still having these feelings for this person that's went on. You might not even know, Pisces, that you're a twin. I mean, that's super interesting, especially for my channel. We do have a lot of new people, but I don't remember any of them being Pisces. So again, super interesting. But let's do the Llewellyn Tarot. I just want to see like what is going to come out. What is going on with Pisces? All right, so let's look at alchemy. Why are you having a hard time alchemizing? The strength card, that's just Leo energy, but you need to pull from your inner strength. The 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. Guys, this is not the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles could have came out. Any card could have came out. But the 10 of Cups came out. This is about your emotional goals, your love goals, your relationship goals. You don't understand like why all this happened and why you weren't able to reach this goal. Pisces, let's look at the beauty card. 8 of Cups, you're on the right path. So the self-love card did come out, and it does say that you need to put the focus back on you. Stop putting the focus on the person. Heal you, and if the person is meant to be, the person will come back. That's just the way it goes, right? So you're definitely on the right path. So I just want to say, Pisces, if you've thought that maybe you strayed off the path or something went wrong somewhere, no, this is the path you're on. The 10 of Cups is the goal. The 8 of Cups doesn't just change her mind. She is going a different direction, but she doesn't go, oh, well, I don't want that goal anymore. I don't want this love and contentment. She doesn't say that at all. She just says that I know I've been looking for it in the wrong place. So I'm just going to continue on my path and continue looking for those other 2 cups. So again, interesting. I knew this card was going to come out. I mean, it just could not come out. The Lovers card. So definitely twin journey, because it is the Lovers, not the 2 of Cups. The Lovers, Gemini energy, but it's also like it's a soul bond. And guys, we have free will. I know nobody likes to hear that, but that means that you have this, when you're twins, you have and I don't mean the Gemini twins, I mean the twin flame twins. When you're twins, you have the ability to not work your purpose. You have the ability to say, I'm not going to work with this energy. I don't want it around me. And a lot of times that's when you get into the whole runner chaser situation. And a lot of times it's like, the more you push, the further. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a very difficult decision. You have to decide, do I want to start working with this energy, or do I want to go do my own thing? Let's look at the sadness card. It's very possible, Pisces, that your person said they wanted to go do their own thing. All right, so we have the 2 of Wands coming out. There's that difficult decision. You feel like the person chose something else. Your expectations could have been too high also. And the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is going to be the person. So strong earth sign. But King of Pentacles, to me, again, protector, provider, very much a masculine energy. But it's like it's someone you put up on a pedestal. To me, ever since I started doing tarot, the King of Pentacles to me has always been this person that I put up here when really we're all equal. You see what I'm saying? There shouldn't be anyone that you think is better than you or that you don't deserve. You see what I'm trying to say? All right, so let's do guidance next for Pisces. Super interesting read. And let's see what Spirit says about the situation for Pisces. Look at that partnership. And I remember I said, this is not the Two of Cups. Remember I said that? The Two of Cups is the partnership. The Two of Cups is the soulmate. Spirit's definitely telling you and guiding you. Listen to what it says. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. I'm talking to a Pisces who refuses to move forward because she thinks she's supposed to be, and it doesn't have to be a she, it's just going to be whoever like resonates with divine feminine. It feels like this is supposed to be together, and they're learning about the journey. This is going to be someone who's new on the journey because many twin flames already know the situation. All right, healing is coming out. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. And that strength card did come out strong. Leo energy. And quest, which is just a confirmation of the twin flame journey. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. All right, Pisces, and really everyone. If you guys are on the twin journey in 2021, there was many a times where we felt like Spirit just kind of abandoned us, right? And it was just like we've seen all the signs, and then all of a sudden it would stop. And you'd be like, wait, where's the signs? And the reason that happens is because Spirit wants you to do the things. Spirit wants you to take the action. I got to stop saying do the things and actually tell you what do the things mean. But it's like you have to take the action, right? So I feel like last year, 2021, many of you would message me, especially through the Etsy shop, and be like, hey, I feel disconnected. I feel like I'm not getting any guidance. I'm praying. I'm not getting nothing. And I was like, I get it. I understand. I feel it was because we were going within. We really had to find the answers within. We couldn't find them on the outside. Spirit is within, by the way. Anyway, this year, I feel like it's going to be more on the outside. You see what I'm saying? Like you're going to start to see, if you're on the twin journey, you're going to start to see more things come in the physical, like just more things manifest, more spiritual help in this journey, physically. Definitely feel that. All right. So that is going to be, hi, Miss Tina. That is going to be the water signs. So super interesting. Again, I don't know what's going on. But I was, I don't know, I was almost a little concerned when I was doing the air signs because they were very much about the purpose. These two, it seemed like 2 out of 3 here were very much about the twin. I guess it could have been all 3 really. But again, guys, it's not about the person, okay? It's very much about the purpose. And once you start figuring that out, you will become more connected to your person than you would ever believe. You know what I mean? Like you're going to start to manifest. You're going to start to like feel the energy, work with the energy. You start to see things come in. I just don't know how to say it in words today, apparently. But it just seems like we're always so focused on the person. This is one lifetime, guys. One lifetime, one soul. There's so many of us, and there's so many of us for a reason. There's definitely a reason. I mean, look at the world that we live in today. It's the unconditional love is definitely needed. So work the purpose, guys. Work the purpose. And I promise you, if 3D union was meant for you in this lifetime and you start working your purpose and you start healing yourself, it comes just the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? But if you try to do things your way or want things your way or have any expectation, really, most likely you're just going to do it's that polarity. You're just going to push it away. All right. So anyway, I don't know why I went into that rant, but I hope everybody understood that. Ooh, what's better for the PCOS? Who are you? What are you talking? Oh, the steak. Oh, the meat. Yes, that's Eliana. That's exactly why. Yeah, they said that it was better for me not to be eating too much red meat, which was crazy because I'm like the biggest steak lover ever. But you know, it just worked out that we were eating less of it and then just less and less. So Miss Tina, I told everybody about our steak dinner, so that's why we were talking. I'm super excited because it's been quite some time since I've had like a good steak. And actually, that's so not true. Okay, there's different cuts of steak, right? And my favorite is the ribeye, which is not healthy for you guys. I don't, I wouldn't say I don't recommend it because it's delicious. But there's different cuts of steak, right? We went out when I had my doctor's appointment. Junior took me to, I forget what it was called, but they had steak and we got the couple special. It was like the New Year's couple special, and it had a center cut sirloin. So that was a good, but I don't know. It wasn't like my steak. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So what do you think about the water signs? Not so emotional. Much more like taking action. I don't want to say that. Which one was it that got the emotions are running high? Was it Cancer or Scorpio? Oh, it's better? No way. They told me meat altogether. She asked me like what kind of stuff do I eat, you know what I mean? And went through my diet and all that kind of stuff. I really like milk, and apparently milk is not a friend. What else was it that I couldn't? I mean, dairy products altogether, and I'm like, I'm like the biggest dairy lover, but apparently no, that's a no-no. The meat, of course, high protein meat. I thought I might have it backwards. Maybe I thought she said that that was bad, and I should start looking for more. Like I remember her saying something about fish, and I told Junior, I was like, I'm not a big fish fan, but I mean, I'll eat it if it's cooked properly. I lived with my grandpa, on a big property with a bunch of lakes. So we ate a lot of fresh fish. But my grandpa was a cook and a butcher. So I'm just saying it couldn't get any better. And I can't find that. I can't find anybody to replicate his cooking. So yeah, I just don't see myself like going to a restaurant, and I can't do it myself. My poor grandpa, he tried to teach me. But I ended up being in charge of the potatoes. So. Yeah, I remember dairy was one of the things that they said I couldn't eat, and it really stinks because I drink so much milk. It's crazy. Yeah, well, I feel like I'm learning this year everything in balance, everything in moderation, right? So as long as I moderate, I don't like overdo, I should be okay. Now, that only works with some things, guys. Like there's some things that like if you know that you have an issue with it, then maybe moderation isn't necessarily the thing. Like maybe you should still cut it out. You know what I mean? Oh, Miss L says, I have meat cutters in my family. I was the Papa Queen. My grandpa raised me from the time I was 12 until I went on to college. And yeah, he was a cook for a very fancy restaurant um, in Indianapolis. And then he became a butcher by the time that I moved in with him. And we ate a lot of meat. We ate a lot of steaks. He always brought home, you know how like butchers they cut the meat and there's always like these little pieces that like don't weigh up or stuff like that. He brought that stuff. And can you guys tell I'm hungry? We're totally talking about food all the time. Food. I told Junior, like before Junior came along, my boys had been grown and out of the house a couple of years. And it was really just me. And I started eating very poorly. When it's just you, like for example, I worked at Lowe's and I worked, pretty long shifts. And so I would get up early in the morning and I would go get me one of those sausage biscuits from some gas station. So God knows what kind of meat that is. You know what I mean? And a Red Bull, and that was my breakfast. Every day that I went to work. If I didn't go to work, I probably didn't eat. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't work all the time. I worked part time. So yeah, there was days where like I was fine. I didn't need it. I would drink a glass of milk. I'd have my coffee, whatever. But yeah, and then Junior comes along, and it's like 3 meals a day. His kids are smaller, and you have to feed the children 3 meals a day plus snacks. So it's kind of back into this like normal home situation where there's all this food. And my pants, I'm telling you, are letting me know. I wash dishes and peel potatoes. My grandpa did teach me how to fry potatoes, so I can do that. But yeah, I wasn't ever really like allowed around the meat or the grill or anything like that. That's so weird you say that, Miss L, because I want to say I seen some TikTok video about that earlier. What does that mean? The alkaline eating. Another thing I seen on TikTok, I was thinking about trying. They have the fasting thing, and I think I could do that because I'm used to going long periods where I don't eat. So definitely thinking about doing that. But here's the weird part, guys. When you get on this journey, and you start doing this, do you guys know, like when I started learning about the twin flame journey, and what was happening and like all the different things, I really started to learn about how they said you're going to start taking care of yourself. Your body is going to be like, your health is going to be more important to you than it ever has been. I remember reading that stuff and being like, Psh, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Because I've never been the one to go to the doctor. I've never been, I mean, I was always comfortable with my weight. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I had that. I don't know. I was strong and I'm a hard worker. And so I just naturally burn off whatever I felt was excess. You know what I'm trying to say? And yeah, I just never cared, never paid attention. And here lately, just like the journey says, I'm going to the doctor and I'm paying attention to what I'm eating and I'm trying to get my health to be better. And it's like, wow, I can't believe that all this stuff is happening. Yes, I feel like I could do that, Eliana. Like seriously, like I seen one where they were like talking about 24-hour periods, and I'm like, and you only had water. And do you guys drink water before you go to bed? Like that's a really good a metabolism burner. I mean, getter, starter, upper. You know what I mean? Drinking water before you go to bed. Or I always take water with me to bed too. Miss L says I only eat once a day and I snack the rest of the day. Water and tea only. See, that's another thing, guys. I'm a really bad soda drinker. Half of all my kidney bladder stuff that happened over the last few months was because of all the soda. And they've been telling me, guys, they've been telling me for years. I had my kidneys flushed when I was a lot younger. And I just remember that I was in my early 20s. I think I only had Patrick, my oldest son. But I remember the doctor telling me, like, most people go their whole life without having this done. Like, you need to chill out on the caffeine, the soda. It was the syrup in the soda. Caffeine's bad for you, but he was more upset about the syrup in the soda. Apparently, it affects my kidneys in a really bad, unhealthy way. I guess it does everybody, but mine more so. And I didn't stop. I didn't stop drinking the soda. I lived my life just like I was saying, where I just didn't care and I thought I was fine. I was going to live forever. Everything's great. And nothing could hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that health was important. I felt like, when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And I still feel that way. I'm not changing that. Hi, Holly. But it's like, um, I'm just going to use this as an example. But there is a big difference between religion and spirituality. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying you can't have both. I feel like I have both. I believe in God. So I do have some things that I feel like I'm religious about. But I'm also like more spiritual than religious. You see what I'm trying to say? But in the Bible, it does talk about how your body's supposed to be a temple. Like you're not supposed to smoke. You're not supposed to do drugs. You're not supposed to drink. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to eat fatty foods and overdo. And you know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell you, I did all those things, all those things. Not the real bad drugs, but yeah. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like I did the things and I just didn't care. And I just put whatever, in there. And yeah, I was totally fine with it. So when I was reading about the twin journey and how I was going to have the spiritual awakening and all this stuff was happening, I remember thinking, like, yeah, that's not me. I'm not going to the doctor and I'm going to eat my steaks and my milk and my cheese, and I just didn't care. But yeah, I just want you to know that in the last year and a half, that has not been the case and definitely been pushed to change the things. And when I fight it and I don't want to do it, something happens that forces me to. Like, for example, that bladder ultrasound where they seen the ovarian torsion or whatever, and they're like, oh, you got to go have emergency surgery. I didn't have to have emergency surgery. That thing was gone by, know, I think it was like, I don't know, 7 o'clock when I had the ultrasound at the second hospital. It was just gone. They're like, we don't see it. We don't know why somebody would have told you that. Here's the thing, guys, ultrasound have pictures. So yeah. But anyway, it was here and then it was gone. But that was enough time there for me to, um, I told Junior on the ride home, I was like, I wish I could remember everything that I promised God because, I got a lot to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely made me become more aware of the situation. And that's just one of the different examples that I shared with you. But there's been several things that's happened like throughout the year that's definitely forced me to start doing it. So I do say we have free will, guys, and we do have free will. And you can be stubborn and be like, no, I'm not going to do the things. I'm just going to continue it to do it my way. And you will just constantly get put in these very uncomfortable situations where you find yourself having to do the things. You know what I mean? So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. It's 5:55. I've seen the numbers all day. We have 5 people watching on YouTube right now. Yeah, I've definitely seen all the number synchronicities. Have you guys seen the number synchronicities? Like they've been everywhere. Everywhere. Twos, threes, fours, fives, sixes, and now sevens was today. I'm ready for those eights. Eights are my favorite. But yeah, I've been seeing that super everywhere. Miss L says, plan your meals every week. That's what we have been having to do. And exactly for that reason, Miss L, on a budget. Thank you. That keeps happening. Do you guys see those? You guys don't ever click on it, right? I thought if I deleted them fast enough, you don't see them. Don't click on them. Have mercy. Apparently, like scam and spamware, and yeah, it's bad stuff. But like I said, I try to block them and report them. It does let me on my StreamYard do it with a click of a button. So I do try to catch them as often as possible. Yeah, don't ever click it. Oh, Holly, thank you. Holly told me, guys, I'm gonna let everybody know. Holly told me that she wants me to come on and talk more about my twin journey, like how I learned that I was a twin, how I met my twin, that kind of stuff. And I think that would be a really interesting thing to do. But I want to like kind of wrap that around something. You know what I mean? I don't want to just like get on here and start jabbering. Like I want us to kind of get together. It's kind of giving me the idea with the Patreon. That's why I'm wanting to do that. Where we can be more of a tighter circle. You see what I'm saying? I'm very much getting over the sharing my information and not wanting to, like, when I first started YouTube. I'm very much getting over that. It's thanks to you guys because now that I know, I'm not the only one. Hey, now it's not so bad. I'll share. But there are some personal things just due to circumstances that I, don't want to make YouTube videos on. You know what I mean? So I really feel like the Patreon, where we can do lives in a very small set group would be perfect for that. I really want to do something where you guys can see. I've got to see already because I don't know why Spirit chose me, but I'm so grateful because when I started this journey, I definitely felt like I was the only one. I felt like I was crazy. I was the only one. I didn't talk about it except for to Miss Tina because she loves me whether I'm crazy or not. You know what I mean? But like I just didn't talk about it to anyone because it was so just weird, especially for someone who wasn't very spiritual, wasn't very religious. You know what I mean? Like it was just really odd stuff. And I was just so turned off by it that I was scared to say anything to anyone. But now, since I've started the Etsy shop, the YouTube, Facebook, I get to meet all of you guys. We do the live one-on-ones. You guys think I'm helping you, but it's just like kids. You know how people say that you raise your kids and they think that you're the parent and that you're helping them and teach them, but they don't realize it's like your kid saved you. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't realize that. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. It's very much the same situation. I was healing. I was going through this situation. I thought I was the only one, and the Spirit knew that I needed a soul tribe bigger than the one that I already had. So that's why this happened. So yeah, there's so many of us, and our stories are so similar. And I think once I sit down with everybody and break it down to like what happened each day. I keep journals, guys. So Yeah, I'm just saying, like from way back when. So once I sit down and go through those, I want to make like a little outline where we sit down and like just talk about everything. You're really going to be shocked at how much similar stuff, well, you might not be because I end up telling you guys. Usually when it happens, I'll tell you, I'll be like, hey, that happened in my journey too. Wow. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like once you put all of it together, you'll be really shocked at how similar our journeys run. You see what I'm saying? Like how parallel things that happen to you are happening to me. Things that happen to me are happening to you. And it's super beautiful to be able to be on this side and be able to see all that. It's proof, right? I talk about wanting to write a book all the time where I put all these numbers in the book and just tell everybody a story. Of course, I wouldn't tell like who you are or nothing like that. Don't panic. But just like give everybody a number, twin flame number 1, 2, 3, through whatever. And this is their story. And when you start to see the numbers, the analytics of the situation, you realize like there's a science to this. This is not just some fluke that happened, out of just willy nilly out of nowhere. Definitely not at all. It's very, very purposeful, and sometimes can be scary when you see all the numbers together too. I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, it's nice knowing that we're all doing something very purposeful. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering because I know Miss Tina is over there. Yes, Eliana, exactly. That's Eliana says just because we want to be able to relate more and learn more about the journey at least. See, it's easy for me to relate to you guys because you guys, I read for you guys tell me your things. And so I see it and I'm able to say, and sometimes I do if I'm really close, like Eliana, Miss L, all you guys in here, I usually tell you guys, like when something happens, like, hey, that happened to me too. So you know what I mean? So that because I know that it's helpful for me when I know. But yeah, I do like Holly's idea to get on and just kind of go from beginning to where we are now. And I feel like you guys will just be super shocked at how similar we all are. Yes, Miss L, me too. Me too. I'm just lazy and procrastinating. I'm not lazy. I love to work. I work really hard, but it's got to be something I want. That's how I knew that I needed to start like my own business. But I just want to say I didn't expect this to be a business. I just felt really pushed and drawn to do all the things. And before I knew it, I had taken my twin flame journey that brought me to my knees, guys. Remember, I said I was that strong warrior person? Brought me to my knees, okay, more than once. And I had taken that situation, used what I had learned from that, and created my own business where I made an income and I have to file taxes this year, guys. I'm just saying. So everything has a reason, there's a purpose for everything. There's something that you're going to do on your journey that's going to have to do with your spiritual abilities, that's going to provide abundance for you. And abundance is different for everybody. Everybody has different meanings to abundance. When I say abundance, for me, a lot of times it's about happiness. I know a lot of times people are talking about money. If I wanted more money, I wouldn't charge $19.99 for a reading. I see these people on there charging $60, $80, 75, 100. I think that's wonderful for them. But that's not my purpose. My purpose is to help you. And my abundance comes from the joy that I get to experience. Do I go without anything? Absolutely not. My business made more income than I would have ever expected. Um, but yeah, and I'm a giver away, guys. I do that. I'm like Junior looks at me sometimes when I talk about like when we make it the YouTube rich, what we're gonna do with our money. He's like, you're gonna have to hire somebody to put that stuff in the bank, take control of the situation. You're just gonna walk around giving it away. I am, guys. I swear I am. I'm gonna be that person. Mr. Beast out there giving away $1 million. That's so gonna be me. You watch. Yeah, I didn't make that much, Miss L. I don't have to pay them just quite yet. But for a starting a new business, first year, and I'm not trying to say anything funky, but being a female, I definitely feel like it was a very successful first year. Miss L, we're all here to help each other. That's our purpose. Yes, Eliana, I'm gonna get off here. I know Junior's getting off work, so he's gonna be messaging me soon. And I'm super excited about that dinner. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in here. Always, always. Thank you for watching the water signs. If you missed the rest of them, I did put the playlist in the description of all the videos. Please watch them for me. Please hit that like button. It does very much help share. YouTube, me and YouTube have a love-hate relationship, but we are working on it, and we are slowly getting the channel back to where it was before the whole Google thing happened. So yes, the more you guys like, share, comment, all those things, it definitely helps me grow my channel. If you guys are watching on Facebook, same thing, like, share, post, it doesn't matter. Some people say that YouTube doesn't like Facebook, and I just don't agree with that. YouTube likes anyone that comes to YouTube to watch a video. They don't care where you came from. But yes, please do all those very wonderful things. I appreciate each and every one of you. We will talk more about the Patreon as we get going with this year, because I'm really super excited to get us into a much tighter, a tighter group where we can feel more open to discuss different things. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see you guys very soon. I did not get to the subscriber energy love reading, so expect that to come out either tomorrow or the next day. Thank you guys so very much. And as always, I'm sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.